this video, we're going to show you how to customize your Temi on Temi Center. Click My Temi on the side menu, and then All Temis. Under the desired Temi you want to customize, click the Customize button. Here you can customize your Temi. Under Home Screen, you can customize the setting of what Temi will display on its home screen. You can select what view of the home screen you would like to see, whether it's the default Temi screen, a clear screen with no widgets, or custom screen. In Custom Screen, you can fully customize Temi's screen to your needs, displaying your custom wallpaper, texts, and function buttons. Let's review all the customization options. Top bar allows you to control the top bar on Temi's screen, whether you want it shown, hidden, or immersive. Immersive means the top bar will be shown until it isn't needed and will be hidden for a specific use, like when playing a video. Title. Provide a title that will appear at the top of Temi's screen. Tips. Add a line of text as a tip to guide the user what to do. If you add 2 tips or more, they will be shown one at a time. You can add as many tips as you like. Background image. Here you can add a custom image that will appear in the background as a wallpaper. Function buttons. Custom Screen is the best way to feature some of your sequences on the home screen for quick access with function buttons. Simply select the sequences you'd like to add as function buttons to your custom screen. The thumbnails you've added to each sequence in the sequence editor will now be displayed as the function button to play the desired sequence. When you're done setting up Custom Screen, click Save at the bottom. General Settings. Here you can configure Temi's general settings. Date and time. Choose to have a 24-hour clock or a 12-hour clock on Temi. Battery. Select if you would like the battery's percentage to appear on Temi's screen and choose when Temi will return to the home base to charge. Standby. Activate power-saving features when Temi is idle. Touch interaction. Enable or disable the volume, power, or interaction buttons. Voice interaction. Enable or disable if Temi can be triggered by voice. Notifications. Configure navigation notifications, such as full screen notification and the status label, to be on or off. Navigation settings. Here you can configure Temi's navigation settings. Please be aware that adjusting Temi's navigation settings can cause it to behave unexpectedly. It may fail to avoid obstacles, stairs, and drops when not set up properly. Obstacle avoidance profile. Let Temi know if there are any stairs or drops around. If you do have stairs or drops in your environment, do not select No. Obstacle avoidance sensitivity. Adjust Temi's sensitivity to obstacles. Please note that selecting medium might result in Temi hitting objects while roaming. Go to speed control. Sets the speed of Temi's navigation to locations. Bypass obstacles. Configure Temi's behavior when facing an obstacle in its path. When set to on, Temi will take detours from the optimal path in order to avoid obstacles. When set to off, Temi will never deviate from the optimal path and will wait for the path to be cleared again. Navigation timeout. Configure Temi's timeout period when failing to navigate to a specific location. After the configured time, Temi will stop navigating if it is unable to reach its location. Map. This will take you back to the map editor. Contacts. This will take you back to the contacts section. Under Modes, you can choose which behavioral mode Temi will be set on. Default will make Temi behave in default mode. Greet. Temi will function as a greeter, detecting users in proximity and interacting with them upon detection. Privacy. When privacy mode is enabled, your camera and microphone will be muted. Calls and notifications will be silenced, and Temi will appear offline. Let's dive into Greet mode. Greet mode is the perfect tool to customize Temi's behavior when detecting and greeting an individual. Number 1. Looking for a person. Here you can set a specific sequence to be repeatedly played on Temi before Temi interacts with someone. Here you will also determine the range of distance for Temi to detect an individual. Number 2. Upon detection. Here you can determine if you'd like to use Temi's face recognition capabilities when greeting. If you enable this option, please assign a group of contacts you would like Temi to recognize. Then, select which sequence you want Temi to play when the user is recognized, and which sequence you want Temi to play when the user isn't recognized. If you don't have a sequence fitting this feature, you can also click the Add New Sequence button to go back to the sequence editor. Number 3. During interaction. Here you can enable or disable follow-up questions for Temi without activating or repeating the wake word. Enable or disable user tracking allows you to decide if you'd like Temi to be completely still or if you want Temi to stay on its current location, but will swivel on its axis to align with the user it is interacting with. Number 4. Ending interaction. Here you will define which sequence will be played only once Temi hasn't been interacted with for a duration of time you decide. When you're done setting up your greet mode, click Save at the bottom. Sequence Scheduler. Here you can schedule your sequences to be played on Temi on specific dates and hours, completely automated. Simply add a new sequence schedule. Name your new schedule and choose which sequence should be played. Then select the date and time for the sequence to start. If you'd like a sequence to repeat, you can also choose Custom and select your own custom repeat options. When you're done, click Save. That's it, you're all set. Enjoy Temi Center. For any questions on Temi Center, be sure to reach out to our support team on the Temi app or on robottemi.com/support.